Hey, so what's up guys? This is Nick from Nick Exposed, and this is going to be such a quick video that we're not even going to make an intro. I'm just going to get right into it. So I was just over at the record store across town, and I was going to make this video. This is like flickering. Why is this flickering? Hopefully the exposure on this, it's going to be really grainy. I know, I'm in a dark place, so we're just going to have to deal with it. But I was over at the record store across town, and I was actually thinking about something. I was going to make this video over there, but they're doing like inventory and calling off records and stuff, so... but I was thinking about the idea of records and just kind of this lost art of experiencing an entire album from start to finish. Like with these days, and like we got MP3s and we could buy whatever songs that we want. We don't actually have to buy the entire album or the CD or anything. And even with CDs, you could like skip forward and skip over songs. You couldn't necessarily do that with records. You could, but you'd risk scratching the record by moving the needle and everything like that. And it just got me thinking. Like, we're going into this zine series, right? And I'm going to be talking about zines over the next few videos and just thinking about creating something with an entire project in mind, something from start to finish, something that tells a larger story than just an individual image. So even with Instagram, even if we're sharing an entire series of images, they get broken up into each individual image. And although an image might be able to stand on its own and tell its own story, it's something more powerful when you actually get to look into a book and you actually get to see not just multiple images, but the way that multiple images play off of each other. Like where one image on one side of the page might play off of the image on the opposite side of the page, and the two of them or the five of them or however many there are might make a completely different story altogether. And I've just been thinking about this a lot, and this last year I've challenged myself to really like go through and make different projects, and I've been thinking much more project-based, and there's times where I make individual images that I like, that stand alone, and that I'll sell individually, but like the last year and going into this year in 2017, everything has been focused around kind of this whole idea of building book projects or building larger projects, either for an exhibition or the books, the zines and stuff like that. And I just really wanted to bring this topic up as we go into the zine series. Like I want to challenge you to go through your images of last year, or even in the last month, and look at them and see if there's a certain project, even if you didn't shoot them with a project in mind, see if any kind of series or any kind of storyline starts to emerge as you go back through them. Maybe even print them out into like little 4x6s or different prints like that, and start going through and start pairing them up with each other. And we're actually going to go over that when we go through how I made my zine and how I'm making the zine that I'm making right now, or the book that I'm making right now. But just start going through your images and seeing if anything like really just starts to stand out to you. The interesting thing, and I'll really break this down, I'll probably go a little bit more in depth in the future, but when I was shooting all these photos from Chicago for the zine, I didn't have the zine in mind as I was going through. I was just shooting photos out in Chicago because I like to photograph Chicago. It wasn't actually until I like sat down and said, okay, what's my first zine or what's my first book project going to be, that I actually started looking through those images and the idea of an entire collaborative project. So the cool thing is when I go back through the book and go back through this zine that I've created and that everything lives as an entire project, and I look through it, I actually get to experience my work in a different way than what I actually thought through when I shot it in the first place. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just like it's a completely new project now that I've put them together and different things start telling different stories. So anyways, I'm starting to ramble. I really just wanted to make this quick video just to put that challenge out there for you to go through your work either last month or last year and start looking through and start seeing how some of your pieces start working together and building to a larger narrative if you haven't done so already. And we're going to go through a little bit more, like I said, with the future videos, but at least this will start getting the gears moving to start thinking in the way of building a zine or building a book project or building just a project in general. Whether it's for an exhibition or a zine, it really doesn't matter. But it will get you thinking in a different way if you haven't actually thought this way. And it will actually make going into the next few videos a little bit easier to break down some of the stuff that I have that I want to bring up. So I'd love to hear in the comments below if you have been working in series, how long you've been working with series. I'd love to see the series that you're working with. Go ahead and link to them below. Also, if you're in the comments, go through the other comments and click through some of the other links and really just start, like, don't just connect with me, connect with each other. There's some amazing photographers down in the comments section. So go down there, connect with each other, share your comments, share what projects you're working on, if you haven't started working on projects, I'd love to hear just what your thoughts are when you hear this, and what it starts sparking, what things you start thinking through as you hear this video or as you watch this video. And I'd love to hear just your thought process, so share that below. Also, if you think these videos are super interesting or even like mildly interesting, consider sharing them with your friends, posting them up on your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I appreciate all the support that I've gotten from you guys this far. It's just been amazing. I've met some incredible new people through this channel, and just some amazing comments coming through, and I got some conversations that are going on over on Instagram now because of these videos, and I love the whole aspect of the social media side of this and just getting to connect with you guys. So thank you guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. So keep an eye out for the next episode where we're gonna go in depth into like what a zine is and how to start thinking about a zine and whether or not you should do a zine. And I just really look forward to getting this series rolling. So thank you guys. I will see you on the next video. Until then, shoot film, think in series, and start thinking about what you want your zine to look like. So I'll see you then. Peace.